Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to another math session. In this math session, we will be writing equations in two variables. The first problem we have here displayed, we have an equation and we have an ordered pair. The set of directions are to tell whether the given ordered pair is a given solution for this equation. So if you look at the ordered pair, we do have a x coordinate and we have a y coordinate. You look at both of them like they're variables. You're going to insert the given values, 1 for x, 6 for y. Then you're going to evaluate the expression, and then you're going to compare both sides of the equal sign to see if we have a true statement. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So we now have 6 is now substituted for y, 1 is for x, plus 7. We need to go ahead and evaluate the right-hand side, which is an expression here. 1 plus 7 is 8. Does 6 equal 8? No, it does not. Therefore, 1, 6 as an ordered pair is not a solution for this equation. Okay, the second portion of this section here, we have an equation displayed, and we have to identify the dependent variable from the independent variable. In your notes, if you recall, I already completed this process. The independent variable will be the variable that can change freely. The dependent variable is the variable that you're solving for. So the input is normally the independent variable. The output, which will be t, if I input 1 here, I can get an output for t by solving this expression. I would get t equals such. Therefore, it depends upon the value of p. So in this case, the dependent variable for this expression is t. The independent variable in this case is p. All right, the last section we have over here, we have a word problem. I've already identified some key things within the problem. I'll read it. You can go ahead and follow along, please. A pizza costs $5. Additional, represented by plus, that's a plus sign, toppings cost $1.50 each. Write and graph an equation in two variables that represents the total cost of a pizza. All right, let's go ahead and just set up that. So I'm calculating the total cost. So I'm going to use C. That's why I underlined C for the total cost. This is my first variable. This is my ultimate variable I'm solving for. I know that we have identified there. Every pizza is going to cost. I have to pay $5 per pizza. I know I'm going to, if I want to purchase additional toppings, that's addition symbol. I have to pay a total cost of $1.50 each. So $1.50. And I also identified T for toppings. That's my second variable for this equation. I'm going to associate that with $1.50 because we know every topping we want to add, we have to pay an additional fee of $1.50. Now the equation we have set up for this problem is accurate. On the right hand side there you see a t-chart that represents x and y coordinates, but in this case we're using t as our independent variable. If you can see, those numbers can change freely. We can get 1 topping, 2 toppings, 3 toppings. Our independent variable again is t. Our dependent variable is c. C depends upon the outcome of t. So we're going to go ahead, which is our output. C would be our output. It's what we get from solving by the inputting t. If we input 1 topping, number 1 here, we're going to get an output represented by C of $6.50. 1 topping will cost $6.50. If we input 2 into this t for toppings, we will have C equals 5 plus $1.50 times 2. Solving, we will get C equals 5 plus 3. C total cost would be $8. Total cost, $8 for 2 toppings. All right, the last input we have is 3 for 3 toppings. C equals 5 plus $1.50 times 3 toppings. I'm not going to finish this because we already know if we have 2 toppings, we pay $8. So just add $1.50 to this to get an additional topping. We should get $9.50 as an output. So what you now have, you have an equation and you also have coordinates in ordered pairs formulated to go ahead and plot on a coordinate plane to see if we get a straight vertical, horizontal, or diagonal line. That will identify that all of our solutions here are accurate. If we do not form a straight line, we have a problem along the way somewhere we need to go back and identify. Let's see if we form a straight line. If you also see here, all of these numbers, all of them, x and y coordinates or t and c coordinates, they're all positive. So I only have to work with quadrant number 1. All of these numbers are positive. My x coordinates are positive. My y coordinates are also positive. My axis as well. All right, let's go ahead and plot. So we have one topping, we're going to pay $6.50. Topping 1, $6.50. 2 toppings, we're going to pay a total of $8. And 3 toppings, we're going to pay a total of $9.50. And these are all rough. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to connect my ordered pairs. As you see, we do form a straight line, and that also identifies that our ordered pairs for this equation forms a straight line. Therefore, they are all correct solutions for this equation. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to put a question in the commenting section or comment on the video as well. I hope this helped you guys out a lot. If you have any questions tomorrow during our next session, please ask the question, or again, just post it in the commenting section. I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. See you all. Have a great night. Bye.